Victories versus 6 defeats. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 145¼ pounds. He's here tonight from Chicago, Indiana, introducing Miguel Torres. His opponent, on my left, fighting out of the red corner. His record sits with 8 victories versus 5 defeats, and all 8 fights he has finished. 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 145½ pounds. He fights out of Miami, Florida, presenting Pablo the Hurricane Alfonso. Your referee in charge is Mr. Troy Waugh.
Velcro. Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready? Fight!
So here we go in the featherweight division. Pablo Alfonso, the man known as the Hurricane, taking on Miguel Torres, the former WEC bantamweight champion. You talk about speed on display here, boss.
Both these guys are great. I think Torres is really going to use his striking and his reach. His more reach that he has, and he needs to do it. Wants to see if he can keep it on the feet. Don't get me wrong, he won like 23 times by way of submission, so he knows the ground. But that's the bread and butter for his opponent. So if he can keep it on the feet, he's stronger there.
Pablo Alfonso bringing some serious heat on both the punches and his kicks.
Single kicks, I'm not a big fan of that. I always say it. You should throw a punch first and then throw a kick. Nice inside low kick there, though, Alfonso.
Both these guys have experienced backgrounds. Pablo Alfonso, a former Strikeforce fighter, now with the Championship Fighting Alliance. And Miguel Torres, we've already talked about him. Young man already has 46 professional fights at 32 years of age.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that was a big power shot. Oh, he's hurt.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Alfonso comes in, swinging, trying to end this early. Torres trying to recover. Torres is down.
Torres is still fighting. Let's see if Alfonso now is going to go maybe even for a choke. He needs to keep him close. Torres is still thinking. Puts him in the guard, keeps him close.
Torres has been in this situation before. He has been in some absolute wars, just trying to slow down the pace of Pablo Alfonso.
Looking for an armbar here. Nope. Alfonso pulls it out. He's got a great ground game himself. Some up kicks there. He's still in the game.
But he got rocked.
Wow. His hands look great. I thought that with way more submission victories, that he really wanted to go for the ground, but he's got some powerful striking. Those uppercuts were nasty.
Gives Torres an opportunity to catch his breath and regroup.
That's a very smart thing to do there. Elbowing the thigh. Believe it or not, because that muscle there is relaxed, will do a lot of damage. Looking for an arm in guillotine here. Torres is. If he can go around the neck and then can move away from the cage. No, it's not underneath.
Not deep enough, is it?
Nope. He needs to climb on top. He should forget about position.
Yeah.
Torres should have climbed on top. Forget about submission, I believe. Always. This
Pablo Alfonso now drops. Torres trying to pop his head out. That's it. That is it.
Man. Wow. Super impressive. I mean, Torres is really good on the ground to pull that one off. That is amazing.
For Pablo Alfonso to get it done against someone as seasoned as Miguel Torres, you take it back early. He rocked Torres, and give Torres a lot of credit on what he was able to accomplish and how long he was able to stay into it. But, boss, I don't know if he ever regrouped after that flurry that Alfonso hit him with early on in round number 1.
Yep. Let's take a look at it. Watch the uppercuts. Sonny's going to rock with him. There, 2 uppercuts, landed flush. Full power on him now. He just keeps on working here and here. Yeah.
It was in deep enough.
Space.
Torres knew right here. He started feeling it.
You know, once you pull your opponent loose from the mat, that means he can crank that shoulder backwards. And that will put on the choke. I say it all the time. It's better to put him on his back. Push all the way forward. And push the shoulders from your opponent on the back so he can't arch back. Works also with the rear naked choke, but still he has to be a little bit lucky there also. But that's a great defense. I'll put it on video and put it on Facebook. What about that?
Anytime you can say you got the best of Miguel Angel Torres, that is certainly saying something, and the look on Torres' face says it all. He just got caught early.
Oh, those uppercuts were landing and super powerful.
With the official decision, we go inside the cage, and here is Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight ends with a tap out due to a guillotine at 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the very first round. Your winner, Pablo the Hurricane Alfonso.
I don't know who's in the house.
Pablo Alfonso gets the victory and runs his record to 9-5 with a first-round submission over Miguel Torres.
That's 2 knockouts and 7 submission victories now. Wow.